So, I just got news this morning that a guy I played football with had passed, and it just hit different this time. He's a really good guy, uh, strong teammate. We had hung out sometimes outside of actually being on the field together, and it just hit different. It just was one of those ones where it didn't feel right. Felt very soon, like they punched the clock too soon on this guy, and still here we are. And the thing about it is, this last week he had come to mind. We hadn't spoken in years, but anytime we saw each other, we were tight. But I hadn't seen him in some time, and he just came to mind. And then I got this news. And the thing about it is, this is not the first time that this has happened to me, where somebody close to me, or that I felt, a close brethren to, popped into my mind, and then the next thing I know, I'm getting news of their passing. This has happened a few times, and over the course of years. The first was a good friend, Garrett, who was murdered, and that night before I got the phone call, I could feel a presence in my room, and it was like a chill. I've had some others as well, and it's one of those things where it sounds cliche, but it's kind of like the movie, like where you see dead people. And if for those of you who know what I mean, it can be, it's calming, but it's troublesome at the same time, because I recognize that they are resting in peace, and that what they were doing was telling me goodbye, and I appreciate that. But the troubling part is that it's come at the expense of not having been in touch with a lot of people that I should have. But unfortunately, that's life. That is life, that we have so many things that take us in different directions. It doesn't make one person more neglectful than the other. It just means that you had things that were going on. And if you're lucky enough to come back around full circle, then you get to see each other once again and enjoy each other's company. The other half to seeing dead people, or in this, I don't like saying dead people. I do see their energy, I do see their spirits, but for sake of the topic matter and it just being kind of a cliche, I see dead people all the time, and they're walking amongst us with cell phones, just driving, at your job, at the grocery store, in your neighborhoods. Sometimes the person laying in bed next to you. Guys, you got to live your life, and live it with purpose, not just on purpose. Because as we see, it can be snatched just like that. And I've always told people, don't die wondering. I don't know what it is your passions or pursuits are, but don't die wondering. Don't have someone like me giving, video eulogy, and I don't know exactly what, he did or didn't accomplish in life that he wanted to, but I recall at one point there was interviews with senior citizens, and their biggest regrets in life were things that they wanted to do and they didn't pursue it. And that's a tragic thought. It really is. It's not to be pitied, because we've all done it on some level, where we are just not in the place or space to say, I can leave a job, or I can, forsake my children to pursue something that I want. And a lot of times it doesn't have to be that serious, but in a lot of cases it just might be. So we feel stuck. Guys, don't be one of the dead people that I see. Don't be a dead person that you see in the mirror. Don't be that dead person. Come alive. Come alive. Pursue the small things. Make yourself happy in small ways, because there is so much out there that we don't have to go for the grand, the golden ring every time, but we can at least be on that carousel, at least enjoying the ride, and we can make the most of the life that we already have. So hopefully this this hits in a way that this last vision for me has hit, because it's something to really take to heart. I'm glad that over the last decade or so, I've been able to pursue a lot of things that I wanted to, and I was able to include family and friends in with it. But sometimes we still want to look at other things that we are able to pursue, and you have to compromise in a lot of ways, but it doesn't mean you have to stop living. So I'm going to leave it at that. Hopefully somebody has an ace, advice, comment, experience that you can share with this as well. And I hope this finds everybody in total health, mind, body, and soul. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, love, unity, solidarity.